Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video today. And today, the Philadelphia Eagles have signed two veteran linebackers. Really, two really good signings. I love both of these pickups for the Philadelphia Eagles, as the Eagles have signed former Pro Bowler, two-time Pro Bowler, or no, one-time Pro Bowler, Zach Cunningham, and he's a former Texan and a former tight end, and Myles, who has played for the Pittsburgh Steelers and probably is most known for playing for the Jacksonville Jaguars. So, yeah, some great additions for the Philadelphia Eagles linebackers. For adding in some linebackers for the Eagles, they already have a stacked linebacker core. They have the Georgia guys in Nolan Smith and Nakobe Dean. They also have veterans like Nicholas Morrow and Hassan Reddick. And to add these two guys, are guys who get a lot of tackles and just strong guys too. And two really, really good linebackers. Let's go over both of those guys' stats. I'm going to start with Zach Cunningham. Over the last 2 seasons, he hasn't been great at all, really. Though 2017 through the 2020 season with the Texans through 4 years, he was great. I'm going to go over his stats for the last 2 years, although they haven't been great. This season with the Titans, he played in 6 games with 6 starts, had 1 pass deflected, with 0 sacks. He only has 6.5 sacks in his 6 NFL seasons. He had this season 24 tackles. And that was it. 24 tackles in 6 games. So not that bad. Averaging 4 tackles per game. 2021, started off with the Texans, played 10 games with the Texans in 7 starts. Had 3 passes deflected and 1 forced fumble. He had 67 combined tackles with 4 tackles for loss. With the Titans, he played 4 games with the Titans with 4 starts. And had 26 tackles with 3 tackles for loss. 2020 with the Texans, his best year of his career. 16 games, 16 starts, 0 interceptions, 2 passes deflected, 1 forced fumble, 3 sacks, and 164 tackles with 7 tackles for loss. It's the most tackles that he's ever had in a season. And that's also tied for the most tackles for loss in a season, and that's also tied. That is the most sacks he's ever had in a season as well. 2019 with the Texans, played all 16 games with starting in every single one of them. 2 passes deflected, 2 fumble recoveries, returned those for 24 yards, 2 sacks, 142 tackles, 7 tackles for loss. 2018 with the Texans, 14 games, 14 starts, 1 interception. That was a pick 6 for 38 yards. I think that was against the Browns, actually. 5 passes deflected, 2 forced fumbles, 1 fumble recovery, and 107 tackles with 3 tackles for loss. 2017 is rookie year, 16 games, 13 starts, 6 passes deflected, 1 forced fumble, a sack and a half, and 90 tackles. And then Myles Jack. He had some solid years with the Jaguars. Had 118 tackles in 2020, had 108 tackles in 2021, had 104 tackles this season with Pittsburgh, playing in 15 games with 13 starts. Had 3 passes deflected this season with Pittsburgh and 3 tackles for loss. Had some great years from 2016 through 2021 with the Jags. I really like both signings for the Eagles. I think the Eagles have some great depth at the linebacker position going into the regular season or going into preseason. I think all guys, that I mentioned, like the Georgia guys and Nolan Smith and Nakobe Dean and Morrow and Hassan Reddick, and now these 2 guys added into that linebacker core for Philadelphia with Myles Jack and Zach Cunningham. It's a pretty solid group for Philadelphia. These are your thoughts on the 2 additions for the Eagles. That's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out.